And welcome back to the Lil_Murky 20 YouTube channel once again. Now we are back on my rise. Now I think this is episode 9 or 10. I don't know. But what I do know is in the last episode we defended our belt in an elimination chamber match against 5 past victims. You know, and we won. We came out on top. You know what I'm saying? Lethal. The Miz is constantly trying to, you know, take us down, but we won't let him. We will stand together. So, in this episode, it's going to be the continuation of that. Let's start off with probably one of these filler things, right? Eva Moreno. Let's see what she has to say.
I know you've been dominating, but looks like you might have an even bigger test coming with Gunther and Imperium. Probably makes sense to get ready for anything. And since there isn't a ton of time, you might as well get ready for everything all at once. How about an Extreme Rules match against Tommaso Ciampa? It's the perfect way to prepare for that tough battle ahead, you know?
You know what, I hear it, man. I definitely hear it. And, you know, an Extreme Rules match, I'm down, G. It's always good fun. Let's do it.
Extreme Rules, where unbridled madness and mayhem reigns supreme. There's always a lot of anticipation for a match like this, and as always with Extreme Rules, we should expect the unexpected. That seems to be the theme around here.
Let's hit him with it, let's hit him with it. They always reverse it, ref.
Getting back into the ring.
See what I'm saying? They always reverse it, I don't know why. I don't know what the move is either, like, I don't even know what I'm attempting. Knee to the head maybe? No? Boing, hold that to the legs. Chop block.
Strong forearm.
Elbow, bang.
That can knock you out.
Gotta put on a little banger right here, you know what I'm saying? Might as well. There we go, what is it? Is that it? Well, I was hoping for something cool, man. Okay. Backstabber though, you know what, that ain't too bad in the end. Started off a bit shaky, you know, but we can work with that. Oh, that's a move, that's a move. Yeah, let's hit with another one. Ah, one more, why not? No, one more, can we get that in? Can we get that in? Ah, you bozo. I thought I had enough time. You stop that. Surely we're making him bleed here. Oh, we've hit him point blank, G. Wow. I'm cooked. I need my stamina back. Can I reverse that? No. Whose move used it? Who the hell did that? No. Like cut his axle or something. Who remembers that geezer? Paul Heyman there, man. Oh my god. Oh, it's not a bad move. Ball's got some uniqueness about him. I kinda like it. Oh my god. Getting a bit cooked now. Yeah, I got it, I got it. I might be cooked. What's he got? A table, yeah? Back it in here, yeah, I like that, I like that. I mean, I'll quickly just hit you with that, but let me grab this table, isn't it? I'm liking this. I like this idea. Oh yeah. Let's put him for this table and end this thing. And get to something that's, you know, important in a sense.
Oh no, he's in the line of danger now.
Buckle bomb.
That table exploded. I don't think we should be worried about the table, Saxon.
Flipping out too. Wow. Paul could have just accepted it being over, you know? But no, now I'm going to have to hit him with a Cesaro. I ain't hit this move in a bit, you know? What? I was about to hit him with the Murky on top.
He skirts around it and responds with a counter of their own.
It's time.
You have to wonder how much
it's time for the Murkinator. The Murkinator. The Murkinator. 1, 2, 3. Easy work. But there's no there, you know, I'm not carrying the belt, so, you know, bozo. So we got Tavish again, and we've got Jennifer Rose. Isn't she the woman from the bump? Or am I tripping? Let's chat to her. Another scrap, likely.
Oh my god. It's the undisputed
Oh.
WWE Universal Champion,
It's a
the
fan.
Dark Horse. Can I have your autograph?
Hey, Geneva. What brings you to these parts? You finally ditching that indie promotion and hitting the big time?
Never. TBD is my home. You know I love the blood, sweat, and tears of the indies. WWE is all gloss and glamour.
Seriously? I guess you've missed the last couple years of my run here.
Jeez, relax. Somebody's lost their sense of humor since they worked for me.
Sorry, I'm just a bit on edge with everything that's been going on.
You know, if you want to get some extra work in to prepare for Gunther, we've got a TBD show coming up. And we just so happen to have an opening on the card.
It would be nice to get some work in to prepare for Imperium.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do
Right.
it.
I guess I can RSVP yes to TBD.
Okay,
What's the ETA?
what the hell's going on there? Two.
That's the spirit. I'll send you the details.
Hey, look.
It'll be good working with you again, Geneva.
They're giving us a lot of work here, you know what I'm saying? We're clearly cooked because, well, let's just have it right. You know what I'm saying? Gunther, they're building him up to be a monster, which he is. Will it be our hardest defense yet? Yeah, I'd say so, you know, Logan Paul Mania, that's nothing. We're up against Cole Quinn. Now, if I remember rightly, wasn't this the guy from like the 2K22 career mode, which generally was fire, by the way, bruv. Like, I'm not even, that was goated. I enjoyed that. That was, yeah. Like, oh, bro. Can't remember it, man. You had some sick, like, storylines. You had the Messiah. What was the final boss thing for that then? I can't actually remember. Is it a go back and play it thing? Get all the 2Ks up on the channel. No commentary though, so you know what that means. Murky. Or the Murker. Trying to take down Quinn here. He is the champion. He hasn't lost that belt in about 666 days. He is dominating. He is showing him who he is. The Dark Horse. They knew him as that, and he's outgrown that. But you know what? The nickname is just so clean that is what we've got. And it looks like someone here has come to interrupt this match. Who is it? God? They're not even there, bruv. Even the ref is looking a bit bogey, but the ref comes in. Oh, it's Imperium! And Murka saw it coming! Here goes Kaiser. He came in to intercept, and he just leaves the scene. What a useless interference. He done absolutely nothing except make Murky more angry as he looks to dominate him. Oh! He gets straight back up, Quinn, just to get knocked back down. He is not messing about. Here we go now, setting up that springboard spear. And Cole Quinn hitting us with a different type of spear. You know, one to the outside. But that's okay now. A ladder? What sort of match are we doing here, bruv? Murky's sorting to set it up here. Oh. Brilliant, Mike. You know what? He's had enough. I was about to hit him with a flipping out, but he gets up. I'm going to change that. I might change that signature. Or this one. One of them. We need a standing up move at this point, I feel like. And here it is. The Murky on top. I got miss. He's right in front of me, brother. Game? What are we doing? It's going to reverse it now that I try it again. Oh my god. This game. You know, I'm losing the will to live. Like, how dare they do that? You know? Bunch of bozos, mate. Now, surely that's it. Oh, and he reverses it. I just knew it. I knew it was coming. Hold that kick. I'll hit you with another sort of move, I guess. You know what? That hurt enough. Ping him. No, put him in the ground, mate. He's a bozo. 1, 2. That should be enough. Come on, man. He's an indie bozo. You know what I'm saying? I'm the world champion. I've always been NXT champion. You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy. Yeah, there's nothing to gain here. Let's move on. Gunther says, no matter how far you run, Lil Murky, you will never escape Imperium's reach. Imperium had aura, man. It's a shame that they don't really run anymore. Look at this guy, bro. Pure glazer, man. Bro's not even on TV right now. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I mean, when this video comes out, he might be, which he should be. He should be in like the Money in the Bank picture. The Money in the Bank would have happened by now. Who is the Money in the Bank holder? I'm gonna predict LA Knight. Yeah, okay, it's in LA. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that makes a lot of sense. He deserves to be world champion, man. He's very over. He's very gifted. He's very good. Will that be correct? I don't know. We'll find out. Lil Murky should keep her Gunther's. What? Guys is backing up some incorrect spellings in that, bruv. You know what? We're just erring for that. What's she saying? What's she saying? What's she saying, cuz? What's she saying?
Now that's what I'm talking about! Top-notch TVD action! That was wrestling at its finest.
As the person in the ring, I can assure you, it most definitely was not.
Facts.
No need to be salty. This was a great night.
You knew that was going to happen with Imperium, didn't you?
Wow.
No. And, frankly, I cannot believe after all we've been through, you could accuse me of something like that. Set you up? Me working with Imperium? No.
Wow.
Now, did I think it was a possibility that Imperium could find out you were wrestling for TVD and show up? Yeah. Is that maybe part of the reason I asked you? Sure, but that's not the same thing as setting you up. Look, you got a chance to get work in, and I got a chance to make some dough. So we both win.
Wow.
Did we? I'm starting to remember why I stopped working with you guys. Always looking to make an extra buck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Betrayal,
Isn't
man.
that the whole point? It's a business. And business is going to be good after all the buzz around this.
Yeah,
Glad I
she's
could help.
She's annoying.
Me too.
Outrageous. That is disgusting behaviour, you know? Pure betrayal, mate. Chosen. See, he's from past games. Is he actually, like, real? Like, El Odiano, like, is that not just... What's going on? Let's see what's going on. We gotta read all this. Alright, cool. The Gunther and Imperium are going to follow me around the globe to attack me in the middle of your shows. Chosen says, who cares? We'll sell out if there's a 1% chance and Imperium shows up. FOMO is real. Exactly. Just printing money. Chosen says, I'll fly you first class. Come on, Japan is waiting. Mexico is closer. Now, we're going Japan because Chosen is a name I'm familiar with. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go there. Whereas the other guy is just some Chad Gable, like, Americano, the El Americano, like, knockoff, you know what I'm saying? Like, you... Whatever, what was that name? Oriana? Like, Chosen. This guy's my boy. You know what I'm saying? From the Lock story mode. If you played that, you know what I'm talking about. Man said, try to beat Chosen. I'll beat him. Unless there's Baron. Yeah, you know what? The Imperium are going to follow me around, aren't they? Quite like his gear, you know. Damn. Well, there's no commentary again, so this is a pure Murky episode today. I don't know if that's something that we need, especially when it's very late at night, but you know what? It's a nice tone. This is a nice little podcast episode, I guess. So, yeah, here we go now. They call them Chosen, but who really is the chosen one? Because William Regal chose me. And what did he do with that? I became the dark horse, and now I'm the workhorse, you know? But what I am is the GOAT. I'm not a horse, you know what I'm saying? That's what they've got to understand. I am the chosen one. Forget this Drew McIntyre bozo. Like, look at what I do. Aura. The fans appreciate me. I've been champion for some time now, you know what I'm saying? Breaking out of Roman's shadow, I took the NXT belt, something he couldn't do, something he will never do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's done some incredible things in his ring. He had the bloodline and whatnot. I did it alone, cuz. One-man army, and I'm fighting the Miz, the Authority. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Bryan-esque. He hasn't got what I've got. I'm coming down to the Indies to help out you. Trying to help the, you know, the guys across the world. You know who wouldn't do that? Roman Reigns, because he doesn't even show up anyways, bruv, the little bozo. Like, bro, imagine he got absolutely cooked by Seth Rollins and Braun Baker. CM Punk comes back a week later. Where's Roman Reigns? Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere, bruv. This guy is just... just yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I used to love Roman Reigns in the Shield, and he's sick as the tribal chief, but that schedule thing irritates me, man. Like, come on, man. I just need a bit of like consistency. That's just my preference, anyways. We love Roman Reigns, regardless. You know, main event at WrestleMania, the triple threat match with Punk and Seth was an absolute masterpiece. One of the greatest matches I've ever seen. Had everything. Those are three guys that I grew up watching. You know, Punk, Seth, and Roman were obviously all of them. The Shield, all of that. You know, even the Authority with Seth when he betrayed the Shield, all of that. That was my time. You know what I'm saying? That was when I was watching properly. You know, I started watching wrestling at like 2008. But not like properly, you know, I wasn't locked in until like CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, those sort of people, Dolph Ziggler, Evan Bourne, Kofi Kingston, that sort of time. Even Zack Ryder and people like that, you know what I'm saying? Which was good fun, man. It's crazy. Ruthless Aggression is the one I look back on the most. The first feud I remember witnessing was Randy Orton and Triple H. And the whole McMahons and the legacy, like, I was gassed over that. I used to love with that, man. Evolution was the one I went back and watched earlier on in that. You go, in my start, you know? Obviously when Batista was on his shoulders and he does the thumbs down, Triple H is the greatest heel of all time, man. He's just too good at it, you know? But he's a good babyface too. He's one of the GOATs. Like, he's going to be looked as a booker now, right? But you can't forget about the game, the King of Kings, man. One of the greatest. Top 3 for me, personally. Just of what he's done there, finisher move, theme song. Like, I look at all of the metrics, how I compare these, right? So, he's got the theme song, the finisher move, the look, like the attire with the leather jacket, like, he's got all of that. And the feuds, Shawn Michaels, you know what I'm saying, Undertaker. I guess even Daniel Bryan, and then even Seth Rollins later on, Brock Lesnar. He's had too many good feuds, man, of his career. And then, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm leaving on a black, fam. Look at the aura. I might have to put this in the thumbnail. Damn. Even the blood looks kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking kind of cold with it. Oh, look at that aura, man. I forgot I've got the Undertaker victory. We should probably change that in this episode, man. I like to use those victories as like the thumbnail. So we will change that in this episode. We'll see what we're saying with that. But yeah, man, god damn. But as I was saying, man, Triple H obviously has all the factions that he's been in as well. Evolution, DX, and the Authority. 3 legendary ones. Bearing in mind, DX is my favourite of all time. Hell yeah, man, that was good fun going over to the Indies. Now, this is basically a filler episode in a sense. We're doing all the side things first before we get back to the story. Let's hear what he has to say here.
The ring can turn into a right old brawl. Bodies flying and bones cracking. But there's a glimmer of beauty in that chaos. Now, what if we could take all that pain and fury and put it to good use, eh? A charity submission match where the art of the tap-out meets the heart of raising a few quid for those in need. What you say?
Well, we was never going to turn it down, but a submission match is interesting. I mean, we've never won a match by submission, because we don't have one. Speaking of which, that's what we should replace our signature move with. A signature move. He wants to face Tarish, man. Now, he's from the Lock story mode as well. I remember the Lock story mode, like, very fondly, by the way. Like, I thought that was brilliant. Honestly, a masterpiece. I played it multiple times. Okay. We just got to bop the life out of him and hurt him, you know what I'm saying? Let's cook him, man, we're cooking. But yeah, let's get back to our Triple H topic. As I said about the factions that he's been in, man. I mean, when you deep it, he just got put in the Hall of Fame, right? So he can be a Hall of Famer for his career there, in Evolution, DX, and then the Authority. He should be a 4-time Hall of Famer, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's going to be doing it like that? Not to mention, he's already, like, what, a 14-time world champion? The Reign of Terror, bruv. Like, Jesus, what a reign. You know what I'm saying? Bro's goated. Like, deep it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro went by a couple of names. Hunter's Hell Helmsley. Like, bro's been around for years, man. Then into Triple H. He had so much longevity, too. Won the Rumble multiple times. Like, what was there else to win for him? You know, we weren't really around in the Money in the Bank times, because that got started at like 2008 or 9. You know, he was already at the top of the card, so he didn't need all that. But Oh, I don't know how you could tell me that Triple H isn't about it, man. Multiple tag belts. Can't really remember any IC or US champ runs if he even has those belts. I don't know. But Triple H, man, he's top 3 for me. You know what I'm saying? Everything I've said about there is facts, and everything I've said there is also the same reason why I think Randy Orton's the greatest of all time. And I can make that argument too, because he's got the greatest finishing move ever, the most iconic one, the RKO. Even the punk kick is up there, you know, in terms of iconicness. But it's about the characters that he's played as well, like the Legend Killer, the 09 bald Randy Orton. You know what I'm saying? Once again, him and the Authority is big. Evolution as well. Rated RKO was a really good tag team. It was short, but incredible. But he's been in loads of tag teams too. Obviously, Legacy as well is another goated one for that whole feud. But then he's got like RD Bro. There's loads, bro. He's been in loads. And then theme song, voices. Like even the one he had, like hey, nothing you can. But Bro's got banging theme tunes right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? 2 of them. And think about, like, he's had 20 years in the company, maybe more at this point, and he's still going, and he's still gonna continue to get more. Once again, he's a 14-time champion. He's gonna be the one that's gonna break John Cena's record. He's the only one capable. You know, they're gonna have John Cena and Randy Orton be the 2 guys that have beat Ric Flair's record. So what does that tell you? See, he could play a face and a heel. He's one of the greatest heels as well. Him and Triple H, 1 and 2 for me in the heels, you know. But a great face too, bro. Look at the way they were singing his theme tune in France. He is one of the GOATs. WrestleMania matches, he puts people over all the time. That's another thing that's got to be mentioned too. Like, he gave Joe Henry a WrestleMania moment, bro. Like, you know how huge that is. And like, so many people have been put over by Randy Orton. So, look, man, he's a GOAT. He's an absolute GOAT. And that's why he's my GOAT. But if you wanted to go pure wrestler, you know, body of work, just not even, like, it's not all about WWE GOAT, because obviously Triple H and Randy Orton are WWE GOATs, that's what I think. Wrestling GOAT, I'll go with Daniel Bryan. Because 4 different companies, and he won in all of them. The Yes movement will never be replicated. They didn't even have social media at the time either. Like, that was all done before social media. Deep it. Legendary, bruv. Won't even be, it's not even up for discussion. Never put on a bad match. Banger after banger after banger after banger. You know? Character work, bruv. He was a good heel. Good heel. The Earth Champion thing. But he was the pioneer for the Kofi Mania 2. Put on a banger with Kofi. That's what he does. Absolute banging banger machine. Cooked in AEW, man. You know what I'm saying? With the braids, cooking. King of Ring of Honor. Like, bro, this guy is incredible. The running knee, the Mabel lock, the Yes lock, whatever you want to call it. Just, bro, Daniel Bryan, man. He will never be forgotten, bruv. Absolute GOAT of the scene. That's just, these are my opinions right here, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to be right or wrong, but you know, we can have that discussion, fam. Comment down below what yours are. I ain't gonna disagree. There's no right answer for me. If you want to sit here and say, Stone Cold because of his impact, yeah, I hear it, man. I don't disagree. I hear it. Because he's got legendary feuds as well for the things that I consider as well, like Stone Cold, man. Great, incredible, rev. Okay, I'm cooked here, by the way. Like, I need to lock in. Let me actually lock in, rev. You can probably hear me button mashing right now, but you know what? The game is the game. I can tap this guy out now. I've cooked him enough. It's because I'm yapping, bruv. I thought I was actually in a proper match. I forgot that this is a submission match, bruv. But you know, the yap needs to be the yap. Oh my god. So obviously I got Randy Orton and Triple H as the top 2. So who's 3rd then? That's the question from Max. See, I hear Cena, man. I definitely hear Cena, but I'd go with The Undertaker. That would be my top 3. Bro's been in the company for how many years? You know what I'm saying? The streak was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Should never have lost it. He got out of it like that. Bro, I had this guy cooked. Right, good luck. I mean, at least it's a 5-star match, I suppose. I mean, that is pretty sick, isn't it? As I was saying with The Undertaker, man, it's the greatest gimmick in professional wrestling history, the dead man. Nothing's better. You know? Iconic theme song. absolute bangers at WrestleMania with so many people. We can go from the Hell in the Cell match, end of the era, Shawn Michaels obviously. Yeah, the great match with CM Punk, that's quite under the radar. Batista, Edge, like there's too many, man, too many bangers. I mean, what a goat, you know what I'm saying? Like, Undertaker, bruv, hell yeah. That move is insane what I just did there. I don't know what that was. Alright, cool. Oh, how's he getting out of this, man? What do I have to... Bro, this guy... I even meet... I don't know how I'm meant to beat him. Like, I'm bare hurt. We're definitely going to back out a signature move as a finishing move. And I'm thinking the Mabel Lock. As I said, man, that's my favourite. That's my favourite, man. One more time, honestly, man, let's do it. Got enough time for that, surely. That has to be it. Oh my god. This is outrageous. What hit him with this? So that would be my top 3. Now, to change the subject, he's actually reversed that as well. What is going on with this brother? I was gonna say, like, GOAT woman wrestler. I think it has to be Becky Lynch. Just because I've never seen popularity of anyone ever. And honestly, bruv, banger machine. She's a GOAT. Great on the mic. I think she is, anyways. You know, I don't think she's everyone's cup of tea, but maybe just because I'm from the UK and I understand maybe the Irish accent better than other people, I guess. Irish in the blood as well, of the Merkster. But, hey, I think she's great, man. The man, Becky 2 belts, she has different, like, characters a lot, you know, great tag team, feuding with Bayley, Charlotte. Yeah, it's her for me. And I think second would be Bayley. It'd be her or Bayley, man. Them two have just been killing it for years, you know. Bayley, you know what, I think Bayley's my favourite of all time. And you know what, I can make that argument as well, in the sense that she had the hugger, then she had a sick heel run in quarantine. I generally remember it being like the most entertaining thing. I was loving it, bruv. Her and Sasha Banks, man, it was just greatness. It was greatness, man. I was loving it, bruv. But obviously the only thing she lacks here is a finishing move. Like, if she was to do the elbow drop or something, that'd be blessed. But like the belly to belly, like, it's just enough. I feel like the women's wrestlers don't have. There we go, I got it. There we go. Finally, we finally won this match, lads. So either one of those two for me. Favorite is probably Bliss, Alexa Bliss. She needs more to her resume. Like 5-time champ. You know what I'm saying? There's enough time for her. Coming back now, she might be in the contention for winning a second Money in the Bank. Well, she needs to win a Rumble, that sort of thing, you know. Bayley and Becky have. In fact, they wanted Bayley to win the Rumble last year, put on a banger against Io Sky at Mania, won the belt, good storyline going into it too. Damage Control she brought in. I'm more leaning toward Bayley now as the GOAT of women's wrestling, or in the WWE even. Yeah, probably. Yeah, she ain't been anywhere else, but you know what I'm saying. Like, the hugger was iconic. 4 horsewomen, that's huge, you know. Then you've got the tag team with Sasha, tag team with Naomi as well. Like, she's got that body of work. Damage Control is big because of her, you know. She put it here. Io Sky, she needed that push, you know. 2 War Game matches as Damage Control, like, that's big, that's huge. Good theme song too. Role model. Like, even the ones before, the Bayley theme song was sick. The hugger one was cold, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Bayley, man, because too many bangers, bruv. I can recall so many banging, like, Bayley matches. She was a great NXT champion too. But it's one of them two, man, because Becky even went down to NXT and put over Lyra and Tiffany. Put them on the map, man, and look at them both now, bruv. You know what I'm saying? The Bayley, the Bayley's gonna get inserted into this Becky feud with Lyra as well, which should be sick. Because Lyra and Becky are torching, man, but Becky's actually putting her over, you know. When you compare it to Charlotte and Tiffany, Charlotte was just trying to outbest her, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta help them. Help your peers, G. Charlotte's been the same character since she's been here, you know what I'm saying? Just Ric Flair's daughter, essentially. She's incredibly in the ring. We won't take that away from her, bruv. But there's a reason why she's disliked. They keep chucking her down our necks. Have a feud with people without a belt, man. She don't need all that. Go for the US belt or something, man. I don't know. Yeah, that's how I see it. Sasha Banks would have been definitely in this conversation. She'd probably, you know what, she'd be in the conversation for best women's wrestler, like, of all time, like all of the body of work, not just WWE. I'm talking strictly WWE here. You know, Sasha Banks, yeah, goated. Or Mercedes Moné now in AEW, she's cooking over there, all the belts. An underrated shout would be someone like Naomi, because this heel run that she's about to have could be life changing. But the gimmick's pretty cool. But she was a part of the Divas era, and she was a part of the women's revolution. I don't think people give her enough props for that, because she was one of the best of the scene, because she was always putting on bangers, you know what I'm saying? Always as the Divas were getting laughed at, her cooking, you know what I'm saying? Like, body of work. She did good work in TNA when when she walked. But once again, she was a part of Team Bad, the Funkadactyls. What else have you got? Obviously the tag team with Bailey, and then Bianca last year winning the tag belts again. Like, I'm liking her chances of that conversation, bruv. Like, gee, she's been active for so many years. Now a part of the Samoan, well, she's married to Jimmy, of course, but like, she's a part of that family, you know. It's gonna do her dividends surely. But yeah, that's a good conversation for this episode, man. So, if you enjoyed that little podcast episode, leave a like and subscribe. We will see you guys in the next one when we get back to the story. But yeah, I'm going to quickly change up the victory though before we wrap it up. See what we're cooking here. We need some aura, so you know what, Gunther popping up on the screen could actually be a good idea. Custom. What about someone like X-Pac, man? That's not giving me aura. That's not aura, G. We need some aura. How's this gonna look? Tiffany's chat, yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, quick. Sheamus, what are we saying for Sheamus? Ah, that's not aura, that's not aura. Scott Steiner, man, what a geezer. Yeah, okay. We need to focus on the title though, don't we? Title motion. What we got? What we got? The Rock. What about The Rock? The Rock must have some aura. Yeah, I hear it. You know what? That'll do. So let's not spend too much time on that. You know what I'm saying? In terms of moveset, I'll change that for the next episode. Oh, you know, we'll do it right now. We've got our attributes as well, haven't we? We've got quite a few. 82. I like the resilience. Just smack that to max. No more spare. Beautiful. We're up to 88 overall. We're now a GOAT. We're cooking in the scene. You know what I'm saying? What are we looking at? Moveset. So we're going to change our spear signature move. The spear is good. That's a great move. In fact, what we can do actually is literally add it to our moveset. How would you do it though? Right, let's do the signature first. Let's get that one out. So we've got that slingshot spear. Remember that name. Submission. I think submission would be quite useful to have in the locker. I think that's quite a well-rounded moveset. Would it be called the yes lock in here? I hope it's like that's the CM Punk move. I like that. I do like that. It's quite underrated, to be fair. Batista has he got a finishing move? Like, let's see if I remember it. Yeah, I do remember that actually. Bow and arrow. Let's look at this. That's interesting. I've never seen that before though. Wow, there's a lot of submissions in the game, isn't there, bruv? Jesus Christ, there's a lot to learn. Figure 4. Hell's Gate's pretty good. There's gonna be no yes lock, is there? Because Daniel Bryan ain't in the game and that anymore. Surely they're gonna remember the greatness. Come on, cuz. Where's the hell's Y in the alphabet, bruv? Nah. Okay, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here, cuz. Oh my god. Come on, we can get there. There's really no why. What would it be called then? Ah, it's just not in here, is it? Ah, ruin the world. You know what? We're in the video here though. I'll chat to ChatGPT, see if it's under a different name or something, and we'll have a submission in at least. I'll check all of these and I'll log in for the next episode. I'll see you guys then though. You're gonna bit fun.
I will meet it, I'm all over you. I can't get you off my mind, yeah, what do I do? It's not easy to get rid of our memories, don't be drinking off the Hennessy.